I'm going to take this quarter, I'm going to put it into the box. I'm going to then wrap the box inside a towel. And then put a book on top of the box. I can't get the quarter right now. If I want to get the quarter, I can't just open the box. I can't even reach the box. I can't take this off the box because the book is on top. In order to get the quarter out of the box, I need to undo and reverse the entire process, which means not only reversing each step, put into, take out, but also reversing the order of the steps. So the first step to undo is the last step that was done. So the first thing I need to do to get the quarter back is take off the book, then unwrap the box, then open the box and take out the quarter. The same process happens with the order of operations. Parentheses, which isn't really an operation, this is just about grouping. Exponents and roots, which are the opposite of parentheses. Multiplication and division, and addition and subtraction. Normally, when we use the order of operations, we are simplifying, which means we start at the top, do parentheses, then exponents, then multiplication and addition. But when we're solving, we are reversing this entire process. We're trying to find the missing piece, not start with the piece and work outwards. So when we solve, we start at the bottom and work towards the top. So for this problem here, we need to find out what was the last operation to come on, because that's the first one that's going to go. So we need to look outside any grouping. And the grouping here, we don't need to write the parentheses, but they're implied there. So outside of that grouping, we're looking for any addition or subtraction. So that's what we're going to get rid of first. This 2 is the weakest operation right now, so that's going to be the first thing to go. And that's what's remaining. Then we look for any multiplication or division. We see there's a 4 there. We're going to divide both sides by 4 because that is now the weakest operation. Incidentally, 2 minus 2 is 0. We don't write that because that does nothing. But that's the idea, is that 2 minus 2 does nothing to the rest of this. Same thing here, 4 divided by 4 is 1, which does nothing. We don't need to write a multiplication by 1 or a division by 1. So what we can do is we can just say that what's left is square root of x minus 3. Now the weakest operation left, we got rid of addition and subtraction, we got rid of multiplication and division, we're looking to get rid of exponents and roots now. The square root is undone with the second power, and we're doing it to this entire side. We're always doing something to the entire side. And now this grouping opens up. So now we can ask ourselves, once we open up the parentheses, is there any addition or subtraction left? And there is addition or subtraction here. So the final answer for this, x equals, is y minus 2 over 4 squared plus 3. The same process applies no matter how long the problem is and how many operations there are. We're still going to start at the weakest operations, work our way up, removing as we go. So the weakest thing here, outside of all the groupings, there's a parenthesis here, but also the top or bottom of a fraction is also a group. So we're looking for outside of those brackets, and we see a divide by 4. We're going to multiply by 4 to get rid of that. And now we open up the bracket, so we're starting at the bottom again. Is there any addition or subtraction to undo? Now, is there any multiplication or division to undo? Now, are there any exponents or roots to undo? Third root will get rid of a third power. We then opened up this bracket, or these parentheses, so we're starting at the bottom again. Is there any addition or subtraction to undo? And then, is there any multiplication or division to undo? And there we've solved for x.